Okay, coach, team news, what can you tell us?
Nothing much. I think we had two and a half good sessions, and the boys look sharp. I'm looking forward for tomorrow.
Alidu and Fatao were well received by their teammates yesterday when they arrived in camp and also at training. But you being the manager of the team, what are your thoughts on the return of these two players?
Oh, I'm very happy. I'm very happy for them. First of all, it's not you can't take it for granted to come back as strong as they are coming back. From what I saw in their games, and I'm really happy for them. They really deserve it to be back. And we've been observing them. We've been in talks throughout with them, and they're progressing on their fitness level. I mean, they're doing well in their league, so I'm very happy for them to be back.
What sort of message have you given to the players on the back of the surprise that we experienced in Chad? We are almost there. We are not there yet. How are you working on the mentality of these players?
I think Chad was a very strong lesson for us. I just hope that we learned out of this. We have to take it serious till the last minute. We have to fight defensively, especially to the last minute. Surely, I know we have our offensive strength and we will create chances and we have to score. And I'm pretty much sure we will score, but it's very important that everybody's on his toes till the last minute. And like I said, we took a lot of learnings from Chad, and I have a very good feeling that we can hold the zero in this game, and we'll be able to score 1 or 2 goals.
On the back of that experience, you've had some few changes to the team, and then the return of Fatao and Alidu. Do these inclusions make your team stronger compared to the previous window?
In general, I think we have let's say 35 players who are like in the inner circle, and it's always we're always watching them, we're always observing them. Sometimes injury also come along, like Tariq, who's injured, and sometimes others perform, and then at the end I have to decide, and I decide for the squad, and pretty sure that they will fulfill our expectations.
There is this talk about Jordan leading the team to another World Cup success, and then you as well, likely to make your second World Cup qualification if we are able to win tomorrow. I mean, do these things make you nervous, put you under pressure, wanting to make history? And how is the approach like?
Yeah, actually, I don't live too much in the past. We have to think about tomorrow. We have to win this game, and then we see. In a normal scenario, we still need to win the second game as well, or play a draw as well. So we have to take it game by game. We don't think too far. Surely I'm not thinking too much about myself. It's about the team, and we want to win this game tomorrow, and then we see.
And the mathematics in the group. If you win, if Comoros draws, if Madagascar draw, and all of that, are these things normally the things you think about when you are setting up your team for the match?
No. So we are in a comfortable position that we can look on ourselves, and we want to win this game. And I think if we win this game, we have a high probability to qualify for the World Cup, but this is just the first step, and maybe we have to do a second one in Accra. But we're looking at this game, and we want to win this game, and whatever happens, we can't control, we can't have an influence, and we can just concentrate on what we can influence, and this is the game tomorrow.
The fact that you are playing Central African Republic away from home, and they are also not playing at home, even though it is technically their home match, does it give you and your team any advantage?
It's difficult to say. We had matches where we played on a neutral ground, where we didn't perform as well, and we had games where we played in an away match, full stadium, and we performed and we won, like in Mali, for example. So it's difficult to say if it's a margin or not. I'm happy that we are playing on natural ground. I'm happy that we don't play in the afternoon. It's more going late to the evening, so it's good. And this is truly an advantage for us. And it's easier for our players to adapt. So it was a short preparation now, and but the players look sharp. And yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward for tomorrow, and we have to win. And this is all what I'm thinking of right now.
They talk about Ghana's qualification, making it to another World Cup. Otto is the leader. There is huge mountain of pressure from home, and it is all because they want to see the Black Stars make their fifth appearance at the World Cup. Are the players aware of this pressure, and how do you expect them to respond?
Yeah, I think the so-called pressure that we have right now is normal, and especially when we are first now, and just 2 matches to go, and we are very, very close. So yeah, we just want to fulfill the expectation. I think the players are experienced enough. Surely we also have some young players, but we have also some experienced players who will guide the young players. And yeah, I'm just hoping that let's have an early goal or so, and then it will make things easier.
From the last World Cup, you have a core of players who played in that World Cup still around. Jiku, Ziggy, Jordan, Kudus, Kamaldeen, Abdul Fattah, Ishahaku, and all those players. They were nucleus of your team in the previous World Cup, and you are trying to transit them into another World Cup. Does that consistency give you any edge?
I think in general, consistency is a key for success. If you make too many changes, it's also difficult for the players to connect. So we are just trying our best, but at the same time, surely I have to reward somebody who wasn't at the World Cup is doing well, and I have to reward this and give them also a chance. So I think at the moment we have a good mixture of previous player from the previous World Cup with this experience, and also new, young, unexperienced but hungry players who can also make their part in qualifying for the World Cup.
Okay, that's great. I want us to talk about the swift change you were forced to make. I'm sure after you have named your squad and the players are going into matches, your prayer is that all of them will come out unscathed. Unfortunately, Iñaki got injured and you couldn't make the camp. How much of an absence do you feel of Iñaki? And is it a loss, even though you have replaced him?
It's always a loss if we have to replace players, but to be honest, in a lucky situation that we have a lot of good players also, and there are others also who could have been called. But Brendan was accessible. He plays in Europe, and there are even other players playing maybe further away, and other players in Europe also who are performing. And it's also not easy for me to make this decision. But Brendan, I think he had really good weeks. The last weeks were very, very good. And he had a lot of assists, a lot of goals, and he played well. And yeah, so he deserves to be here as well. And I'm really sorry for Iñaki. I hope that he gets well soon. But yeah, it's only him. It's also Tariq Lamptey. We have long-term injuries like with Mumin, with Enes Nuama. And yeah, I'm just praying for them to get back, and surely it will make my work difficult to decide who will come to the squad or not. But this is what we want. We want the best possible squad, and the concurrent situation is pushing each player. So this is what we want. And like I said, we are in a lucky situation that we can replace an experienced top player like Iñaki with also a good player, very informed, like Brendan Thomas Asante.
You've spoken about Brendan, the goals he scored for Coventry and the assists he's made. you have quite a number of players in the team who are doing very well, like you mentioned. Ishahaku is in top form for Leicester. Jordan is playing week in, week out. Jiku as well. You have Mohamed Kudus, also doing very well for Tottenham Hotspur since he moved from West Ham United. These qualities, when they come together, how much of an impact do you expect from them translating their club form to the national team?
Yeah, I think this is, a little bit of a misconception. Surely, I think it's good that they come with a positive vibe. They're informed, they're scoring goals, playing well at their clubs. But the most important thing is we just had 2.5 days of training, that they connect. That we, all of us, go in the right direction, that they are able to connect to each other, but also fulfill the game plan. And I think if we do it well, then we have a high chance. At the end, football is a team sport. And this is why maybe players or a team who hasn't got these excellent players can also be dangerous. And we have to be very, very sharp. We have to be on time in each and every action because they have proven also. Central African Republic, I remember the game we played in Accra was also very close. So we know what to expect. We know their strength, and we have to be very, very on our toes to win this match.
Central African Republic, they pushed us very well in Kumasi in that 4-3 win, but they have made some changes to the team, unlike what we met in Kumasi and even in subsequent matches. You spoke about knowing them and then also having a fair information about them. In situations like this, when the team they presented in the previous game is quite different from what they are likely to present tomorrow, how do you adjust and how do you go into such matches?
Yeah, we try to prepare them as best as possible. We know what kind of system they could play. They have a new coach as well. So, we show them the clips, the videos, we talk about it, we do individual talks. This is all we can do. And then we train and show them on the pitch the weakness we figured out from our opponents, but also their strength. And it's very, very crucial that the players not only are aware of it, but adapt also to what they might or we expect, and to eliminate their strengths.
Okay, finally, Kudus scored before the international break. How excited are you that at long last he's been able to find the back of the net? It's been quite a while.
Yeah, I'm happy for him, but it's not only about scoring. Surely, if somebody scores, I'm happy for every Ghanaian who scores. But he's been doing well. I think he created a lot of chances for Tottenham. He had some assists as well, and it's always good to see if any player can reward himself also on top of that with a goal.
Okay, good luck, coach. Your message to Ghanaian fans ahead of tomorrow?
Yeah, once again, I want to thank the Ghanaian people for their strong support, and I hope we will give them something back tomorrow with the win.
Good luck.
Thank you.